Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Right, everybody.
Back to talk one of our favorite reality TV shows. This is Southern Charm, season 9, episode 11, Jamaican Me Crazy. This is Craig's trip for his great girlfriend, Olivia, to get closer to everybody.
Paige.
Oh, no. See, I'm already moving on to what I think is going to happen. Um, Craig with Paige, she can't come because Craig, unfortunately, even being a business mogul, didn't bother to check with his girlfriend if she was available for the trip.
That's still the old Craig in him.
I love old Craig. I'm old Craig. I love old Craig, and thank you for calling me right away. That is vintage, and we're not changing that. Um, Jamaica's a fun trip. This is still a thing I even bring up too. We'll get into the episode details. If I were ever able, me and Brian are going to try to go to one of their podcast recordings. I really want to know, like, are these guys legit paying for these trips for their people? We see this in like Vanderpump. We see this in Housewives. Like, is Bravo really not stepping in? Like, is Iberostar not like footing a lot of the bill for the marketing? Like, is that I'd be fine if that part's scripted. Like it's all good with me, but like I do genuinely want to know, like, are these people out of pocketing?
Well, if we're gonna go to Vanderpump Rules, they were like Sardinian rooms, so they might be paying for it. Just I think maybe they paid for the room and then like Bravo maybe pays for transportation and like
Whatever. No, that's cool. Like
dinners
I
and
just want to know what
stuff
they
or
cover.
like events.
The part where it made me feel like it was more like reasonable is like it's like a 3 night stay, right? You're not covering like 9 people for a week, and it makes
Yeah.
it seem like it's. But that's also where like I feel like a hotel would give a group of people a 3 night stay for the marketing. That's a great amount of views you're getting. Like honestly, legit, when I sat there, I'm like, oh, Iberostar. Like I haven't gone to Jamaica. I've been like Sandals, but like I now will go on Iberostar's website and see how it compares. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, they might get like a little bit. They probably get like a discount rate because they are filming there, showing things about it. So there probably is like some communication, but like I'm sure Craig is. I don't think Craig's paying for everybody that
well, it's
went.
also like it's not going to be like killing him. Then it's not like the Four Seasons or anything either. Iberostar's
Yeah,
like
but
like
Shep can pay for his own stuff. He's rich. Reminds
well,
us all the time.
we're gonna get to Shep pretty quickly here. It's just tough, man. We more in the last like 3 to 4 seasons, Brian, especially the last like 2 seasons, Shep is becoming more Thomas Ravenel than like Shep Rose, right? Like the stuff tonight being very patronizing to Taylor, and Taylor again like has had her own mistakes and her own like faults in the last season or so, but like he's a dick, man.
He's a
Like
loser. He's an absolute loser.
he's a dick, man. He does keep her on the hook. Like he does like
Mm.
let this poor girl go, man. Like just
I
enough
don't know if I'm gonna
to
call her a poor girl, but like she's definitely at
mm,
fault too. But like
no, but
he needs to be the bigger person because he is almost 50 years old and take the right step forward to break it off.
brother, she's taking more shame and more crap in this like half season than this dude's taken in 9 seasons for his actions.
Oh well, of course. I mean, the guys on this show never take any flack for anything they do, but they should.
Dude, the dude is like you said, he's closer to 50 than I mean, they made the joke that he was
That
like,
was
when I
really
went to
funny.
college 22 years ago. They're like, yo, the good video is
That's
like, I'm only 29.
that's really funny. That was really funny.
Like at first second, dude, I had like a little heart palpitation because I thought about me and you. Like, wait a second, how long is it gonna be? Brian graduated like 2012, 2023. I'm like, all right, 11 years ago is not literally Shep is doubly old than us in that
Well, I
respect.
think it also is worse because he's the crowd he keeps is like on the crowd of our level. It'd be different if he was hanging out with people a little bit older, like in their late 30s. It wouldn't be as terrible, but like he's
Brother,
hanging
I
out with
thought
people that
about
are
the
22.
screenshot. Brother, the screenshot. You'll be close to having 13-year-old girls by then, and I'll at least have an 11-year-old boy. Like
Right.
this clown baby.
Yeah, I mean it's yeah,
I
I don't
can't
feel
wait, dude.
bad
We're
for him at
going. I
all.
cannot wait. We're gonna go to that Philly show for sure. And if it goes well, I'll go to a second one. But like that, literally, like we're gonna let them know right off the top that like because both of them have had to deal with like Craig legitimately got bullied by Shep for about 6, 7 seasons
Yeah, yeah.
being poor.
I never really liked Chef, to be honest
I
with you.
never no, when did I ever like Shep? I never
No, I
liked
didn't say you did, but I mean, you just said like, oh, he's been like kind of turny, but I mean, I think he's always been a douche. Like,
he
he's
was
just a
funny in the
tall, ugly, rich
beginning.
dude.
He was more relatable in season one when he was like 36 than when he's like 44 or whatever the F he is now.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, and he was also the thing is like the Thomas Ravenel and Catherine Dennis
and they used
hijinks,
to call
like,
them out for that.
right, but like he was in there, like that shadow was cast so large that a lot of people could still we look past a lot of things that remember because Craig was doing dumb stuff too, but you look past it because there's crazier things happening over there.
Yeah, he's like 44, 45 because I know he went to college on the straight track, probably like us 4 years. So if he's 11 years graduated ahead of us, that makes him like 44,
I think he's
45.
44, 45. I think somebody said it. I think
So,
Taylor did.
like, look, dude, like, you're not close to dead, but like, you got to make a move. The best thing this dude could do is like meet a chick who's like 40, maybe divorced, maybe a single mom, and just fucking get married. Sorry, but like, really, just enough.
And I don't want to jump over topics, but like I just think that even the people that we like even Olivia, like where she's getting annoyed at Austin talking to Madison, it's like
It's
why are they
crazy.
so fixated on this little group of like people? Because they would do so much better with themselves if they just like dated outside of the pool. But it's the addiction, man. It's the same thing at the Bachelor Nation. They can't help themselves.
It's the immaturity of thinking that in some way they think that Madison would be flirting with Austin. That's either you're literally faking it for drama or else you are like the most crazy insecure people of
Yeah,
all
I also
time.
think they are drunk.
They're
That's the
drunk.
difference
Yeah,
between
but
this and Ekwan. They are drunk.
do they think Madison's gonna like hook up with Austin?
No, man, I love when she used to like demoralize him.
Yeah, but Austin, I mean, Madison like drug it out, and then Austin's like, I'm in love with Olivia, and I'm glad that it wasn't like he's saying he was in love with Taylor. So I'd be like, well, that's going
I don't
nowhere.
believe him.
No, I, he's
I
more
don't.
the play up person. No, I believe he thinks he is because he's like loving talking to her, and it's easy. It's easy because you're not like hooking up right now. And then
Yeah, I
like,
don't believe anything Austin says. Like, good thing he's going to therapy, but man, I just find that whole scene where he's in the therapy is just an act. Like, why is it being filmed? If it's so serious for you, why is it being filmed?
because it's not, it's a vanity thing.
Yeah,
If you're going to therapy and letting them film any portion of it, it's not real therapy. It's just not.
yeah, I don't. He's another dude. I anything he does, I don't feel bad for him at all.
Nope.
He's a grade A loser.
I'm curious to see like what the arc of the rest of this season is. We're on episode 11. I'm assuming what, probably like 13 episodes, maybe. Like,
I was gonna say 15 or 16, and then two reunion.
so I mean,
Because it looks like Craig and Shep get into it next episode, which I'm looking forward to.
because Craig is always going to be on the high ground now, so he's going to
Yeah, and
achieve more on his own than Shep. Shep's what? That's a Shep. Shep's never had a job.
what I love about Craig is that the northerner comes out in him where he doesn't like hold back. He'll say, you know how they're always like, oh, we don't
No,
we
they
avoid
have that
conflict.
southern like they hold back like London people. We've talked about this.
Yeah, like they don't insult. And I love when Craig gets like really drunk and he'll actually say something like he says like, hey, at least I didn't cheat on my girlfriend like you. And I was like, let's go, Craig.
Yeah, he's never has. And they'll be like, "Yeah, you're jealous." But like, jealous of what? A fucking cheating loser? Like, sorry, no, I'm not
Yeah, now I have
actually.
money. Like we're the same.
The worst thing I ever did was lie to my parents about me failing the bar because I was ashamed of my actions. That's way more relatable than like some like millionaire playboy, like just being a douchebag, like making his girlfriend quit her job and
Yeah.
travel with her, then dump her. Like, you're a loser. Sorry.
Yeah. 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 I feel that way heavily.
Yeah. Well, that's our review for this week. We love Southern Charm. This season has been interesting. I'm very curious. I think this off season is going to be very interesting. I think next season, I think we're going to get a little bit more. The boiling point's coming for all this group
I
of
think the
people.
reunion will be good.
The boiling point is coming for these
Yeah.
people. They're like arguing at BravoCon, which means we're getting there. They definitely have not done the reunion yet, so it's gonna be tight. Make sure you subscribe to our on TikTok. All reviews, 6-second reviews, clips, and reality TV news of the day. But for myself and Brian, everyone here at the Reality Guys, thank you so much for watching. Peace.